Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Oh my goodness, I just went through the little tabs and one item sold in 15 minutes for $799. Oh, wait till you see it. All right, you guys, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Bolo items, items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully buy low and flip for a profit. This is my Bolo Buddies Facebook group. I hope you'll come and join it. It is completely free. We talk about all things reselling. If you want to share a Bolo to be featured in a video like this, you just go to the top of the page under the featured section, look for the share post, and share your Bolo. The first item here says, bought this for 40, sold for 320, purchased from a longtime contact that purchases storage units. He knew what he had, but he doesn't deal in electronics. Bose Wave music system, no remote. Wow. 40 into 320, just like that. The next item is this dry shampoo. Paid 53 cents at an estate sale on half off day, sold it for $23.99 free shipping. These also retail for a lot, like 35 bucks. It was my first time going to an estate sale. It was a 2-day. Awesome. Check it out. Dry shampoo. This one here is a Lands End vest. Got it from the Goodwill bins, paid $3 or $2, not sure. Didn't weigh much. Brand new with tag. Sorry, not showing front end of tag. But these retail for $119. Sold for $33.12. Sent offer out, so look for these. People pass them up. I couldn't look it up, so I know brand new a tag was worth money. So he was at the bins and didn't know exactly what it was going to be worth. But there it is. And it's a 3X, so, you know, that's a harder to find size. This one here is, let's see, Random Acts of Thrifting. She said, one more, old photos and vintage frames. This one is a convex bubble glass. Yeah, see how it kind of bubbles? And I don't know if they bought it for the photo, frame, or both. I find them very interesting and have sold a few. Not hard to find at estate sales. Got this for $1 and sold on eBay for 32. It took 6 weeks to sell. Yeah, people buy old photos also, but that frame is really cool. This one is also Random Acts of Thrifting. It is a wool country gentleman extra large flat cap and Robert Mackey Wham's lamb's wool Scotland scarf set. She said, here's an item that is easy to find, and I pick them up frequently at estate sales. Wool flat caps from England or Scotland. This one I paired with a scarf from Scotland, but they do sell on their own pretty easily. This set took a couple months to sell. Paid $2 total, sold on eBay for 32 on my Christmas 20% off sale. I always pick them up. Make sure they are wool. England and Scotland ones are popular. Okay. Here's another one from her. She said, I think most people know that Martha Stewart 1982 entertaining book is a Bolo. I finally found one at an online estate sale. The whole lot I bid on was about 40 cookbooks. They highlighted this in the listing, so I was prepared to pay up. I won the lot for $19. No one even challenged my bid. This version is the 12th printing with a value of $150, which is what I got on eBay in about a week. First editions can go for $300 or more. I actually sold another of the cookbooks before Martha's that I made my 19 back on. I have a few more listed. I listed a few lots of others, but still $28 I didn't want to deal with. But still 28 I didn't want to deal with. So donated probably 28 of the others. Put on Facebook Marketplace, but no takers yet. There you go. So if you find the first edition, it's worth more. Martha Stewart Entertaining. Okay, guys, one more. This one is from the Vintage Hearth. This one sold at the end of October. Bought this jacket for $9.99 at the Goodwill. Sold within 15 minutes of listing for full asking price. I listed high after checking sold comps. Could have probably made more, but I'm extremely happy with what I got. You guys, it's not Levi. It's Lee. It is a Lee jacket. Check that out. How cool is that? $799 within 15 minutes of listing. Ah, I love it. I love the little face emoji. That's cool. He's rocking that emoji face. All right, there you go, guys. She got her husband to model it. Gerard Yaska jeweled lion pendant necklace with chain. Check that out. I don't know if I would have known that's a lion. Here's another. I bought this vintage signed 80s necklace with a pendant at a local online auction for $13. listed for 179 or listed at 179 and took an offer of 168. Very cool. Betty Crocker cookbook, vintage Betty Crocker new picture cookbook, first edition. I love your show and watch every episode. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing your bolos. I appreciate that very much. She said, I've learned so much. Anywho, here's a bolo. I bought this cookbook for $1 at a church sale and it sold for 53. Yep, vintage cookbooks. Some of them can go for money. For sure. That's one thing I usually walk past. I don't spend a lot of time on cookbooks, but I probably should. Here's the next one. Schaefer gold-filled cap, 14K inlaid, made in USA. Look at that, guys. How cool. Woo! Pretty, right? Just recently saw another site where they mentioned these old pens have 14K parts, and a week later, picked this up for $1 at an estate sale. Could only find one exact match, but it had a box and new cartridge and sold for $425. Listed for $375 and had an offer of 324 hours. Additional offers came in ranging from $130 to $250. I probably could have held out for more, but I grabbed my money and ran. So I'm guessing took the $300 offer because that was the highest. And timeout seller, awesome find for sure. My husband likes these old pins. Look at that right there. Bam. All right, here we go. This is radio. Bought it at a garage sale for $1, tested it, and everything worked great. Saw high comps, so shot for higher end. Listed for $89, received multiple offers, and accepted an offer of $80 in 1 week. House and Home Thrifts. Awesome, awesome. The next item is this. Check this out, guys. This is House and Home Thrifts also. It is a rare vintage Cousin Inox France baguette bread knife. 8-inch. I'm confused. It's a knife? It's a knife. That is the sleeve. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. It's a bread knife shaped like bread. Do you love it? This one blew my mind. Always keeping my eye out for the weird, and saw this wooden baguette thing on the bottom shelf at the Goodwill for $3.59. Realized it was a bread knife, and I thought, sweet, I've been getting into making sourdough. I'll keep it. Till I looked it up and saw sold comps. Whoa, took 2 months because it's pretty niche. Niche. But sold for full asking price of $125. That is an awesome bolo. I love it. It's a bread bolo. House of Lloyd Child's First Nativity set of 13. Picked up this vintage House of Lloyd First Nativity set from a garage sale for $5. Sold in a month for $165. $189 all in for the buyer, just in time for Christmas. House and Home Thrifts. Baby Morgan. You guys, if you don't know about this, look for the blanket with the little balloons. Satin edge. Oh, it's a bolo. It is a bolo. Learned about Baby Morgan baby blankets from Rebel the Resellers videos. Yeah, if you're not following Rebel the Reseller, you got to follow her. She's fabulous. Last summer, I found one at a rummage sale, and it was a balloon pattern with the satin edging. I got it for 50 cents. Finally listed it a few weeks ago, and it sold on eBay for full asking price of $189.95. Yay. I am let me try again. Whimsically elegant on eBay, Mercari, Etsy, and Depop. Closet by I was like, what's Closet by Christy on Poshmark. There we go. You guys, if you're not cross-posting to multiple platforms, I definitely recommend it. She's on a whole bunch. I use List Perfectly. There's lots of cross-posting services out there, but I will tell you that I have been with List Perfectly since 2019 and I absolutely love it. And I can now cross-post to Whatnot, so I'm super thrilled about that. I do have some tutorials on how it works if you guys want to check it out and you want to get on more platforms for the new year. Definitely check out those tutorials. See if it's a good fit for you. You can get 30% off your first month with coupon referral code bolobuddies, all one word. And I'm going to be putting out a bunch of new tutorials for Whatnot as well. So look for those. If you're not on Whatnot and you want to join as a buyer, you can definitely find items to flip for a profit over there. I've been doing it. You're going to see them in my upcoming What Sold videos. Just some cool stuff that I'm finding. But $15 to shop if you use my referral link for Whatnot down below. And if you want to be a buyer after you watch the tutorials, not a buyer, a seller, I do have a referral link for that too. You can click on that to see the perk that Whatnot offers people who use my referral link. Okay. So those are all down below, and check out Whatnot for Beginners Bolo Buddies. This one here is not a big money bolo, but this sold super quick. I picked it up at a little shop for $1. It's a vintage Stowe Vermont ski pin. And I was just shocked at how quickly it sold. It's just a little guy. Sold it for asking price of $28 plus shipping. This one is a signed Sopata. I went to a garage sale over the summer, and the lady had a huge collection of Sopata, and I bought her out. But I'm going to tell you, I did pay up for the items, and a lot of them I haven't even listed yet. I'm terrible. But this one I ended up selling for $50, and the buyer paid shipping. Stickers. These have been listed. These were from the Goodwill bins video where I said I will make thousands. I found all of those stickers. If you guys haven't seen that video, go watch it. Goodwill bins, thousands. Bolo buddies into the YouTube search will pull it up. Sold these for $50, guys. $50 offer. Did take a long time to sell, but it's one of those things where you list it, forget it, and you wait on the right buyer. They're awesome, awesome old unicorn stickers. Isn't that cool? Very cool. All right. The next one is this Fisher-Price Bigfoot. These range usually over $100 if they've got all of the components and are in working order. So when I listed this, it worked. Person reached out to me, said they wanted to do local pickup. I said, I don't offer local pickup. I had the item on sale. They offered me my full asking price to go and meet them. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to do it. So I met them at a public place, and we get there, or no, I'm sorry. Before I went to meet them, I tested it because I'm like, it's been boxed for a while. And guess what? The battery was shot. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I messaged them because they were buying this for a Christmas present. That's why they needed it so quick. And I said, hey, listen, the battery is not staying charged. I charged it like 3 or 4 times and it would not hold a charge. But I could have parted this out. If they wanted to cancel the order, what I would have done is sold the foot. I would have sold the ball and the charging cable. And I even could have sold the Bigfoot and the thing all separately and just not the battery, right? But they still wanted it, but they wanted it for $43. So I just said, okay, I could have made more than $43 parting it out, but honestly, it's big. And I just really, at this point in time, wanted to move it. And I'm hoping they found a battery and were able to give it to their child for Christmas. But it does take a very unique battery. So I don't know. I don't know what ended up happening, but they got their Bigfoot. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.